guys, and welcome to episode 14 of Plum's Shadow of the Tomb Raider series. So episode 14, guys, I mean, we're getting pretty far into the series now. Well, I say far into, I don't know exactly how far into the storyline we are, so I don't even know if I can necessarily say we're far into the series. But I feel like, you know, episodes being, you know, what they are, sort of between 20 and 30 minutes, generally at least. And now we've done 13 hours of that, so when you think about it that way, that's a fair amount of hours we've put into the game actually, so we've got a decent amount of playtime, to be honest. It'll probably looking sort of to the more 6-7 hour mark kind of thing at the minute. So that's the way we've got to go, but I feel like I want to have a bit of an explore around, just to see if there's any actual optional stuff around here. So yeah, there is plenty of optional stuff around here to check out, so it was definitely worth it. Okay, I believe that's probably everything besides this sort of bit of fat over here. Anything else maybe around this side? Okay, that's the side we came in from actually. So let's have just a little bit of a quick check over here. They've just got another monolith unlocked, which is pretty nice. Which has helped our I suppose our ability to then depict monoglyphs and stuff and sort of different symbols. I don't know necessarily where it's going to become useful, but I'm not going to complain. Alright, so let's go and have a bit of an explore, well, in the way we're actually meant to be going. I don't believe there's actually any loot and stuff around this way. Okay, I mean, there's some hardwood and stuff, some berries. I'm not necessarily going to turn down the opportunity to get some, given that we sold quite a lot last episode. I do feel like if the guards weren't necessarily convinced we were Lara by this point, I'm pretty sure, given that we're now the only female around, the only one in green attire, and we're now traversing very difficult climbing terrain actually. I don't believe Trinity guards are necessarily trained to do this by default, if I'm honest. So I'm a bit surprised as to why Trinity guards aren't like coming round and going, hey, what the hell is it with you? Oh, this doesn't look good. Okay, looks like we're having another crack at that. Okay, let's get ourselves a little bit lower this time. There we go. Lara made it that time.
It's breaking.
Goddamn craggy wall. Never trusted it. Oh. Okay, third time's the charm here.
Shit! It's breaking.
Alright, let's get a little bit lower this time and let's see if we can actually get a decent jump angle. Damn, I'm really not doing well at this at all here. Okay, fourth time's the charm it is indeed.
Shit! It's breaking.
I feel like possibly if we maybe get a little bit higher. I don't know if there's maybe like a really specific point we're supposed to get to, and I missed it anyway. And we're minutes into this video and it's already becoming like a fail compilation just in the first few minutes of this episode here. I'm starting to wonder, is this bit just insanely difficult, or am I just an insane Tomb Raider noob here? I mean, the fact of the matter is now this is now my 7th try, I think, and I'm now even struggling to just land on the craggy wall in the first place. Okay, 8th time's the charm, it would appear.
Shit! It's breaking.
So we've made it onto the craggy wall at least, but can we actually get round enough to be able to... Yes! Oh, finally, guys, we've actually made it. I mean, I know that may not seem like much, but I mean, I've finally actually done that stupid bit, and I'm actually on some craggy wall this time that at least isn't breaking on me. I don't think we can climb up necessarily. I feel like our best way here is to grapple again. Yeah, by the looks of it, this appears to be the way forward. Now, I don't want to mess this up, just in case it makes me do that horrible section again. Okay, we've made it. Whew. Time for a quick breather, I think, guys. I think I can now take a breath of fresh air, given that I've actually got past that horrible bit. I wonder if that's a community common fail place, or whether that's just me. I'm worried that's just me. Yeah, you're just hearing things, my friend. Definitely not me. Right, let's see if we can traverse through this pretty quickly. I mean, after a little failed compilation there, let's see how quickly we can traverse this. I'm kind of worried about which way to go, if I'm honest. I'm going to try this way first since it looks the easiest. I'm not sure if it's necessarily the canon way to go. I mean, I really don't know actually. That's two really distinct ways to go about our business. You know, I'm going to try the left way first. I mean, I'm left-handed, so I feel like I have some reason to trust the left. I don't know if I'm just being a complete moron, but I guess we'll have to see. Okay, so we've got some more wall we've got to scramble. It's possible to lead us to the exact same place. Oh no, this is a crypt. Condor feathers. I'll say they are very, very rare birds actually. So this looks like the optional way. I don't know how long this will take. Hopefully not the entire episode. I mean, it's possible it's going to take up the entire episode, but I guess we'll have to see.
I can barely see the bottom. Hope there is a bottom.
Oh, that's not reassuring, Lara. That really is not reassuring. Okay, I mean, look like we've made it here, and I'm presuming we can just grapple our way down here. Yeah, this looks a pretty safe way down. If I'm honest.
This cavern must have been carved by an underground river.
So there's definitely signs of or at least of it. Let me start that again. So there's definitely signs of an underground river possibly being here. Well, let's just tear down this little bit of a barricade here. I love how the wood just deatomizes in front of you, basically. There's a lot of just general traversing actually, rather than necessarily having to solve puzzles. I was definitely, I feel like we're going to get to a puzzle at some point.
Kind of carving up there.
I feel like this is possibly the way we were meant to go actually, and the way to the right was perhaps the optional way. I don't know necessarily, but I mean we're on this path now, we might as well stick with it. It's even possible that they're just two separate routes you can go about your business, I guess. I suppose that's something I haven't really considered. See, it's not an overly craggy wall. But can we at least... There we go. So she's got her climbing shoes on. Why would we necessarily... Oh, I see, here we go. So we can now use this to rappel across that platform. Can we, like, rotate ourselves a little bit, maybe? Yeah, there we go. So now if I angle myself, hopefully we can... Here we go, so we've made it. Fingers crossed this works.
There must be something behind this.
But I feel like I should run through here before those things come crashing down again.
That's not good.
Okay, so a way out, I suppose, just became considerably harder, but hopefully at least the water may rise on the other side. I mean, I'm not sure if we're necessarily going to be using that as an exit, but it may just mean we can actually swim up to the top now, if we are using that as an exit truly. So can we climb up here maybe? Okay, we can climb up to that possibly. Okay, possibly not. Maybe we're not actually supposed to do anything with this. Oh, okay, we can push the lid off. And, okay, so by the looks of things, this was the end. So this was the optional way then, I guess. I was worried there was so much going on that was purely just the optional way. Well, the main way, I guess. But no, this was just the crypt. Yeah, that's definitely a potent derp. Definitely a potent derp. Okay, is there a way we can... There's nowhere by the looks of things we can exit. So I'm guessing the way out literally is just the way in. But there's a lot of tight crevices. I hope we can still get through them while we're underwater. Yeah, by the looks of it, Lara's still going to be able to. We just might have to be pretty quick about this, since I don't see any air pockets about. Yeah, here we are. So here's the last one we've got to get through. And then I presume we can just resurface at the top and we can get out. Or at least that's what I'm hoping, at least. I thought we'd made it out then, but we're still underwater, actually. We still need to progress. Yeah, so we've still got to progress through a bit more. I see natural lights. I think we've made it. Here we go, guys. Back from the dead, back out of the crypts. So it wasn't anywhere near as taxing as something like a challenge tomb or anything. I believe that was more just kind of like a bit of a... Just like a little side thing to do, I guess. I always want to say a side thing of a side thing, but that would not be accurate at all. What I'm trying to say is, if you imagine like sort of the scale of a side mission compared to a regular mission, I feel like that's like, if you imagine the same scale, it's a scaled down version of a side mission again. Okay, we've made it. So more craggy wall again. Please don't crumble away, craggy wall. Like, now I've seen that craggy wall crumble away on me before and how difficult it was. I'm now really conscious that any craggy wall I actually use is going to start crumbling away. Okay, do we need to possibly jump up to this guy, maybe? Okay, we can't attach ourselves into that guy's mouth or anything. I'm just really worried because I don't necessarily grapple. Oh, actually, so we can then swing and then climb up, I see. I really did not see what the direct way across was there, if I'm honest. Alright, so let's see if we can actually make it across here without dying. Just as I say that.
Just crossed the river, almost at the prison.
Just as Lara says, oh, I'm doing fine, dies. Yeah, I'm gonna blame that on you, Lara, for speaking way too soon, saying you're fine, and then just as you say that as we die. Ah, Lara, you never learn. Normally I'm bad for jinxing it, but I can't believe Lara then actually jinxed me there by saying, yep, we're going fine. And then end up dying. So definitely not fun times. Let's see, hopefully we can get right to the edge. And then, so we're right on the edge here, guys. So in theory, why are we not making it? Okay, so we're now on third time's the charm. I'm worried about what my angle is here, because I'm pretty much at the top. I'm on the corner here. There we go. Oh, there's just been so much dying in this episode, and we're only
Lara,
we're pretty much halfway through, and we're
Just
so much
crossed the
dying.
river, almost at the prison. There are guards everywhere.
we're heading towards the river. Get back to you when we're there.
Okay.
Okay, can we scramble up here? Yeah, we can. Okay, I believe we just need to... There we go. We just need to do a bit of vertical wall climbing here. Okay, are we officially NSL? Yes! Here we go.
I know how to.
I feel like she's just now completely phased out.
The box is not in Paititi.
I know.
be forced to join Amaru. Everything I fought for since Heidi's death will be lost.
I won't let that happen. Come on, let's go.
We're out of time. Someone needs to find that box. If the sun is
I guarantee
not
that person
recharged,
is
or
going to
the
be
world we
us.
made, all of us will be destroyed.
I found another clue. Maybe. The tattoos on your arm, the heron and the eclipse, the same symbols were found engraved on the altar where the box was taken.
What?
What do the symbols mean?
I feel this now allows us to connect quite a lot of dots.
This one shows my destiny. The crimson fire of Chakchil. And this one grounds my past. It symbolizes Chimchichica, the last true emperor of Paititi.
I'm just wondering how this is actually going to allow us to find our the last symbol, or the box, I should say.
If there's anything there, they would no doubt have found it already.
Amaru doesn't have this clue. He doesn't know what to look for.
I feel like she knows that. I don't mean, she's not saying a positive face, but she definitely looks deep in thought there.
He's going to be crawling with guards.
We'll find our way around them.
It'll be dangerous.
I'm sure.
When isn't anything we've done dangerous? I mean, let's just get it out there.
Then there's no time to waste. How is Edsley?
Then we're doing really well for
Find you.
achievements
We
this
should be
time
with you
round.
now.
I know we said this earlier in the episode, but wow. I suppose it was. I think it was the last episode I said actually.
Jonah, I'm with Unuratu.
Oh, good. Edsley wants to talk to her.
Mother, we're sending backup. Should I support Uchu or use the distraction to seize territory?
You're in charge while we're separated, Edsley. Trust your instincts.
I just really hate to make the right decision. Okay, I believe the obvious thing to do here is obviously to use this rope arrow. To get ourselves across. Okay, can we take out this guy? Yeah, there we go. Get out of here, you son of a gun. Okay, are these more feathers we can collect? I don't think there's anything we can necessarily do down here. So yeah, that's all completely sealed off. So let's just do a bit of a... I said I'm really not a fan of this mechanic of having to grapple onto walls like this. It's just really, really unnerving, I must admit. Okay, I'm guessing here we just need to climb up this bit of wall here. Should have been quicker with your draw, my friend.
Let's go.
Damn, she's a pretty good shot with the bow, actually. I mean, it's got to be said.
I think we're clear.
Let's go.
I was just about to say, is that the way we've got to go? But that's the way we went originally, isn't it? Oh, I have so many bad memories of that wall, that craggy wall around there. That is going to haunt me, that is.
Intruder! Unuratu!
Okay, that was... So we saved her just for her to get recaptured again. Maybe not. I mean, maybe she's killed them. Wow, she has some prowess.
Take this key.
Oh, well, maybe she got changed that quickly as well. Holy cow.
Come. I want to show you something. The eclipse is coming. Once it is here, the box must be opened. Temptation of the box is so powerful, it will pull me toward it, and tempt me with a fantasy, an easy way to solve our problems. But it will only show me my strongest, most secret desires. I have prepared my whole life to resist it. Amaru has not yet seen the box, but already its power corrupts his mind. Paititi is its people.
I do feel like this
and can
box
only
is
survive by
it's
our will, together.
I don't know why, but it's just reminding me a fair bit of, I believe it was Star Trek Generations. And if you've never seen it, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. But there was basically this thing called the Nexus, where when you went there, you basically were in paradise as such. But then Picard had to resist the temptation to stay there to save his crew.
How do you know you'll be able to resist the power once you have it?
I don't. But if my training fails me, the Crimson Fire will guide me and hold me to my promise.
I feel like we're just going to have to murder her if she turns. But I mean, I really hope she doesn't, because I feel like she's quite a strong protagonist character.
When the Crimson Fire smokes,
But I really would not have to turn around and murder her.
it's a powerful force of accountability. That's all I know.
Do any of those creatures ever find their way in here?
Creatures?
They attack. In the caverns around Paititi, they were in conflict with Trinity. And in the
Oh, I
altar
know
where
what
the
she's talking
box
about.
was
Those
taken,
crazy
they
things
came
from a
after
couple of
me.
episodes ago.
And the Yashil?
Yashil. They were tall and fast, hungry, almost desperate.
I would not call them creatures. They're more than that.
Well, considering they took about 2 to 3 shotgun shells on average, I'm pretty sure they are more than just some random creatures, yes. There were some pretty crazy creatures, actually.
What happened to the Yashil?
There are many legends. It was long ago, but Paititi owes much of his safety to them.
They protect it.
I don't know if that's their intention.
If I'm honest though, guys, I think once we've resurfaced here, I think it's a pretty good place to wrap up the episode, actually. I mean, obviously we've got this, we're now back at the main temple and we're back incognito. But I think this is a pretty good place to end the episode. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Goodbye from Beta Plum.